And welcome to Let's Fly VFR. Today we're heading out in X-Plane 11, doing some low-level work around Miami, and we're going to try and land in the stadium. This is the Marlins Park Stadium, which is a baseball stadium. But first we're going to do a bit of a run around, have a look at the local scenery at low level, go through the city, up the coast. I think we might even find a few cruise liners to have a bit of a look at. And then we'll come back and see if we can't get inside the actual stadium and land there, see if that's possible. Haven't tried that before, so this is looking amazing. And this is a massive helicopter. You sit in here in VR and it's like you're sitting on your sofa. It looks like it's so damn wide. So let's get up in the air and then head our way out over runway 26. Now this I'm really surprised by how many airports are here. We've got Opelika Executive just a little bit to the north, and then further north again we've got Fort Lauderdale, I believe, so we might run into those on the way around as well. So we'll turn around and we'll head back east over the city. Now what the settings are up pretty high still. I'm still getting good frames. The capture software does make it a little bit smoother, but it's going really well. Really happy with it at the moment, considering the level of detail that we have. So we'll head over towards the city, leave the airport behind. I've got to say, flying these helicopters is a great deal of fun. Quite a challenge. Still landing it is a bit hit and miss. I'm getting there sometimes and sometimes not. So if you haven't flown helicopters, I really recommend that you get out and have a bit of fun, and if you've been flying fixed wing for a long time. Just one suggestion you might want to have if you are just copying a simple GA profile for your joystick, you might want to just reverse the axis on your throttle. That will allow you to raise the RPM up before it starts to engage the collective and then start to lift you, because it is fairly sensitive, I find. So we'll head over towards this. This is the Miami scenery from Orbix. We did fly this in the last flight that I did in the Baron 58. We headed south down over the coast, and that was really, really beautiful. So I thought I'd just do another flight here. I do want to go up to Orlando as we're flying in a little bit close to the city and check out some of the theme parks. I believe they're modelled as we come across. So now we're heading over towards Biscayne Bay, so we can head over that way. There's a whole lot of areas there. It's an interesting area the way it's set out with the coastline and the big bay in the middle of it. So as we head through the city low level, I really wanted to find a few more places to land here, but I couldn't find any obvious helicopter landing pads. So we've got another stadium here as well. This one's got the lid closed on it. It's a bit unfortunate. I'd like to have found my way in there, but maybe we'll find some more places to land, I'm sure. I'm sure there'll be a lot of places over around the theme parks. And these cruise liners look just huge. As I'm sure everybody knows how big they are. They're massive, but to fly up to them and fly around them in VR in X-Plane is still quite an awe-inspiring event. It really be. I guess the detail on the boats would be nice if that was a lot higher, but I don't think anyone expects us to fly around low level. Just have a look at the boats. They're probably expecting us to fly in and out and land past them at 400 or 500 feet, where they look pretty great. We've got all the loading bays out to the right there as we're heading out. And we're coming out towards Miami Beach. I think this is South Beach that we're coming towards at the moment. Just hover here and have a bit of a look. I've got to tell you, these things look huge in VR. If you haven't had a look at these, and you do have the scenery from Orbix, it's worth a little fly past, And getting used to the throttle as well. Its throttle's quite responsive, so you do have to be careful. And balancing throttle along with rudders and your power settings and the torque and the cyclic is a bit of a challenge to try and get it right. Just getting a hover up takes quite a bit of work. A lot of kudos out to the helicopter pilots out there in the world. So let's fly across here. There's another big ship over here we'll have a go and have a quick look at, and then we'll head up the coast. The detail of this area is really amazing. Lots and lots of stuff happening, and it's still very, very smooth considering all the objects that we have to draw, and I have them set quite high. So have you guys done any real helicopter flying? Do you fly them regularly? Let me know in the comments down below if you can. Where do you like to fly? What are the best challenges in a helicopter that you've flown? I'd be interested to try out a few more places in the world. So here we go. Flying in over Miami. Really, really quite detailed. Even got people down on the beach, eh? That's pretty good. So yeah, just heading up Miami Beach area. So there's a whole number. There's Miami Beach, there's the South Beach, Mid, North, Surfside, and Bal Harbour as you move up. Then we get Alova Park, which is right at the very top here of this bay area that we've just passed over, and then we're heading into this area called, can't spot it. We go further up, there's a whole lot of lakes here. It's a bit hard to try and track which one we are. We've got an Oleta River State Park, and then we can go up further north and we end up at Westlake Park kayaking areas and stuff. Lots of stuff to do here. I'm sure this is a really amazing place to live. Sort of our parallel of Queensland in Australia, where we have all theme parks up around just south of Brisbane. Got a number of places up there. Movie World, Wet and Wild. And it is very similar. It's set on the coast just like this is, and a lot of parallels. Water looks fantastic as well, and the engine sounds from this aircraft, from the Sikorsky, are really good too. It just sounds good. Just miss out on the on hearing the prop though, on the rotor. You don't get any rotor noise. You do get engine noise, but no rotor noise. It's a lot of fun flying low level in this thing. I spent a bit of time up and down just looking to see if there was any helicopter landing pads. Didn't spot anything. And I'm really looking forward to see if I can get into this damn stadium without breaking anything. I haven't had a go at that as yet. So here we go. We'll just head inland. We'll come up through the park, and then we'll go in towards in the city itself. Then we'll hoop around to the left. Plenty of detail here, isn't there? Trees are good. I've downloaded Orbix's tree update to replace all the default scenery around the world, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the trees improve in other parts, because the default X-Plane 11 trees aren't fantastic, but they do the job. Lots of traffic. I'm sure the Miami police would be on our tail now with another helicopter or something if we were doing this for real. It's pretty good detail, isn't it? So if you're in the States, let me know some of the really nice places to go flying helicopters. We might go to a few more places. I'm really tempted now to get more of the Orbix scenery, because I've really maintained a low budget direction, I guess, with a lot of my flying, and I haven't spent a great deal when it comes to buying stuff for X-Plane. I'm very impressed with this scenery, so maybe we will be getting a little bit more of that. I know we've got Washington. There's that would be really nice as well. There's a lot more places to go flying around the United States, such a big country. It's a high-rise stuff here, isn't it? It's pretty. That coloured ball. I'm sure someone can tell me what that actually is. It's probably a shopping mall or something. Head down low level again in the beach, and turn around and head back. What do you reckon? Let's head inland here. Over the bridge. For where this might have been, we're up around about Fort Lauderdale, I think. We're come in over Fort Lauderdale Airport. End up. I was thinking it was going to be Opa-locka, but Opa-locka's a lot closer to Miami International down south. So we will get there. And this thing is so quick. It's sitting at what, 150 odd knots? Low level in a helicopter. That's pretty crazy. You'd have to have the Baron twin to be doing that sort of speed in a GA. I reckon this is Fort Lauderdale. Tell me if you reckon I've got the wrong airport, guys. Pretty well detailed, isn't it? Lots of buildings, cars, fair few aircraft and stuff around as well. Go low level through here, buzz the tower, and find it. Right, yeah, there's a lot of detail here, a lot of aircraft, a lot of stuff on the ground. Palm trees. Spirit is a popular airline there. It's pretty good. We get a little altitude. And the roadways are just amazing, aren't they? Lots happening here at this airport. Alrighty, so let's get into this stadium. Let's see if we can't get ourselves landed inside it. So this is the Marlins baseball stadium, I understand. Let's see if we can get down inside here in one piece. It's really enormous. You look at it from outside. Can take about 37,000 people. It's a pretty good turnout for a baseball game. Lucky to get 300 in Australia, I think, for a lot of the games popular. It is not that big in Australia. If you play cricket or football or soccer, then you will certainly get big crowds here. Just looking at the size of this thing. Get around it and then come in and approach from the other side. Get down safely inside. Testing my low speed skills. Keep good control of the aircraft. As we come around, so we have a look at the stadium itself. Had a reasonable amount of detail to it, but as you can understand, we're not meant to be doing this, I don't think. We're supposed to be just flying over it, where it looks pretty amazing from here. Let's get ourselves into the stadium. Nose up. Try and stop our forward speed. Looking down through the windows. Very careful. We've got our speed nice and low. Manage our descent rates. And they're at about 5 feet per minute. Power as we get down inside. Reduce that. Getting a bit wobbly trying to get in. Fair bit of detail inside. I was wondering if we'd hit unseen barrier that would just have us blow up. The seats and everything are a little bit on the blurry side, but we have a crowd. Using power, keeping a little bit of control on the rudder. Well, line themselves up, come into the baseball diamond. And there we are. I think we sunk into the ground a little bit there. Doesn't that look fantastic? And this looks huge, as you would expect in VR. So I enjoyed that little bit of fun. A bit of a flight around Miami again. We're going to be heading a few more places around Florida. I think there's a lot more to see and discover. Hope you enjoyed that flight. And until next time, we'll see you back here at Let's Fly VFR. Remember, visit letsflyvfr.com if you're looking for info or items that you might need. And always subscribe and share. We'll catch you again real soon. Bye-bye.